With Russia reeling in the wake of its armed mutiny, on the outskirts of Bakhmut, its enemies are trying to take advantage. Ukrainians claim to be pushing back into the city, taken by Russia's Wagner mercenaries, before they turned rogue. Their revolt over the weekend has made Russia's president look weak, the gravest threat yet to his rule. He's trying now to project strength, appearing with his security forces, who failed to foresee and stop the rebellion against him. And he admitted that civil war had been on the cards.
You defended the constitutional order, lives, security and freedom of our citizens, saved our motherland from upheavals and effectively stopped a civil war.
Later, he took ownership of Wagner with this account of its support from his government.
The government has fully funded the Wagner Group. While the Wagner Group allowance was on the government's shoulders, Concord's owner earned 80 billion rubles over the year through Voyentog by providing food and catering services to the military.
Still no sign of the man who took all that money. After calling off his uprising, Wagner's mutinous leader, Yevgeny Prigozhin, has now arrived in Belarus. The question now, can his fighters who took control of at least 2 major Russian cities over the weekend now join him? Belarusian dictator Alexander Lukashenko has also been in front of the cameras after brokering the deal that defused the mutiny. It was perhaps a sign of Putin's waning power that even a man regarded as his puppet seemed to be criticising him.
A cruel decision was made to eliminate Prigozhin. It sounded that way between the lines of Putin's speech. I suggested to Putin not to rush.
Meanwhile, Putin's enemies are claiming advances on the field of battle. Their forces' counter-offensive apparently picking up steam. Analysts say Ukraine is making some progress.
The Ukrainians are reclaiming some territories, in some cases those that they lost in 2014. And although these are not big areas, these are actually big psychological gains because it shows that the Ukrainians are serious in saying we want all of our territory back. They've got a long way to go yet, but getting some of it back gives them heart and will not go down very well in Moscow.
They are so far only modest advances against the Russian invader. But the more successful the Ukrainian counter-offensive, the more acute Vladimir Putin's pain. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News, Kyiv, Ukraine.